Grab some of your prettiest spring wrapping paper. Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel, friends. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. And thank you to everyone who is grateful that they've been granted another day. Grab some of your prettiest spring wrapping paper because we're heading into a big gift giving season. They use that blessing of another day that they've been given to be a beacon of joy, kindness, and happiness for others. So today I'm going to show you how to take some wrapping paper and turn it into any size bag that you need. This is a one-size-fits-all process that I'll be showing. So I'm going to flip to my overhead camera to give you a closer look. But y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. All right, y'all. So I made this rather large gift bag using some beautiful wrapping paper that I have. It's fun, it's citrusy, it's spring looking. So I thought it would make a very cute spring gift bag. Now, I'm not giving any exact measurements in this video, but this size gift bag that I have made here is 13 inches tall, 3.5 inches deep, and 9.5 inches wide. So it's a very large bag. I have a handle for carrying, and I have added chipboard to the bottom. I'm going to show you how to do this whole process from beginning to end, and you are going to be amazed at how easy it is to make your own gift bag. And if you've never made a gift bag from wrapping paper, you're in for a treat. If you have made a gift bag from wrapping paper, but you need a refresher on the process, here you go. So all I'm going to do is I am just going to tear off some wrapping paper. And right now, I'm not even being overly neat with how I'm tearing. So I'm just using my ruler and eyeballing how this tear is going to be. Because I just wanted to get a piece of wrapping paper for us to be able to use. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my wrapping paper and I'm going to make a smaller bag this time. I'm not going to make it as wide as I made the first one. So I am just going to tear off a little bit here because we're going to go with a smaller bag, because I want you to see that this process works no matter the size bag that you need. So now that we have our wrapping paper like this, the size of my wrapping paper doesn't matter. It's the process that you really want to focus on. So I'm going to take this piece and I am just going to crease here on this end. Then I'm going to take this piece and just fold it over, about right here, like this. So now I can take some tape, or I can take some glue, whichever one you want to use. I am just going to use some tape on this part of the process, and then I'll use glue on the bottom part of the process. So I'm just putting tape right here. Let's go ahead and peel away the tape backer. I'm going to put something on here of weight because I want to make sure that my wrapping paper doesn't curl. Then I'm just going to take that wrapping paper and fold it over like this. Now I'm going to bring in my trimmer and I'm just going to neaten up these ends just a little bit. So I'm just going to put it in, go across that bottom to get a straighter edge. And then I'm going to remove some of this. Again, I'm not measuring, I'm just cleaning up the edges. So now that we have this piece, y'all, I am going to zoom in because this part of the process is going to be the main part of the process. I'm going to make sure I have a nice crisp crease on both sides. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold up. Now, how far up you go is completely up to you. It depends on how big you need your bag to be. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold up to about this point. And y'all, I am not measuring, and I want to drive that point home. This is a no measure process, so you really are going to be looking at the size bag that you might need. Okay, so now that we have the bottom folded up like this, we're going to take it and we basically open it like this. And when you open it like this point here is naturally going to want to bend in, and that's exactly what you want, because you want to bend it in so that the crease here aligns with the crease at the bottom of your bag. Then you're just going to tap this point flat and let's crease. Turn it around to this side. You see how when we open this just naturally wants to go in. That's what we want. There's our crease. I'm going to take that, put it on the crease, and then I'm just going to tap out in my corner to get everything nice and even. So if you're making this bag along with me, it should look like this at this point. So now what we want to do is we want to take this bottom flap. Here's our crease going across. We want to take the bottom flap and let's bend it beyond that crease, about 1/2 inch. And then you're going to crease. So now at this point, I'm going to take a little bit of my glue and I'm going to place some glue on the inside of this triangle here, like that. Let's go ahead and fold up. Then I'm going to work my stick. And now we're going to take this piece and we're going to fold it over. Again, we're going to come about 1/2 inch beyond the crease point here. So just fold over. Like this. Now we're going to lift up, add some glue in this triangle here, add some glue in this triangle, and then add some glue across the top, and we fold over. Now we just need to work that stick. And if you are making a bag that's going to carry any weight, you definitely want to use glue on this part of the project. If you have a nice quality tear tape, you can use tear tape on that seam to join it together. But here at the bottom, I definitely encourage you to use glue. So now our bag is really put together. What we're going to do now is we're going to take this part, this point here, and this point is going to fold over to this point. So I'm going to start bending, and I'm going to take this tip here and put it right inside of where that point is. And then I will crease. See how that looks? I took this piece, I bent it, and there is that intersecting point. I just took it and put it in that point. We're going to turn it around and do the same thing over here. So we're going to take this point and we're going to fold to get this point aligned with that. And then you just fold. So now I'm going to give this a nice creasing. And now this is how the bottom of the bag currently looks. You can see where I fold it. Everything folds in nicely. So I'm going to zoom out because I need some working space. So now our bag is put together. I'm going to go ahead and measure because I do want to cut out a piece of chipboard to go in the bottom to stabilize it. So this is approximately 3 inches by 9 inches. So I'm going to cut my chipboard just a little short because I don't want it poking through the bag. So I'm going to cut this at about 2 7/8. by 8 7/8. I'm not going to glue this or tape this to the inside of my bag. I am just going to place it in the bag. So now we're going to take this and let's open it like this. And you can see that bag shape starting to happen. So let's go ahead and push out that end. Now what we're going to do is we need to take these sides and we're just going to do an accordion fold. So the first one we're folding out, the middle one we fold in, and then the outer part naturally just wants to do that bag thing on us. So let's go over here. Let's take this piece and crease it this way. Let's take that middle and push it in. Like this. And y'all, now we have a really sweet, really cute flat fold bag. We can make up bunches of these using wrapping paper. If you're doing a spring craft fair, why not give to customers who might make larger purchases from you? Go ahead and make a few bags using some quality wrapping paper, and I think they will appreciate it. So now that we have our bag like this, I can take my chipboard piece, and I'm going to be very careful putting it in because I might have cut it too long, but I didn't. And so now you can see my chipboard piece is in the bottom. You can leave that chipboard piece, and you can again fold it flat with that chipboard piece on the inside so that when you're ready to use the bag, it's already reinforced on the bottom. So now I'm going to show you a very quick way to add a handle. So I have 2 6-inch pieces. I am going to score on the 3-inch mark. And let's just fold and burnish those scores. Now I can take this piece and I'm just going to put it on my bag like this. I can see that I cut it a little bit short, but you know what? I'm just going to leave it. So I am going to take some glue. We're going to put some glue on these pieces like this. I'm going to take this piece, put it on. Fold it over and get it stuck. These pieces do add a decorative element to our bag, but they also serve as a stabilizing handle point for us to be able to carry this bag. So I'm going to go ahead and add some glue to this piece. We're going to take this piece and put it on like this. Go in and get that stuck. So if you wanted to add handles to this, you can. I am going to punch a hole so that I have a little carrying handle for this. So I'm going to take my 2-inch oval punch, put it in like this. I will need to stand for this part because I have to put pressure. So there is my first hole. I'm going to turn it over. Take my punch. My holes will not be exact, but I will try to get them as even as possible. Let me stand up. put some weight. So there is my hole, and y'all look at how gorgeous this bag is. This one is a lot larger than this one because I used the same process, but I just used more wrapping paper. And so here we have 2 springy paper gift bags made using wrapping paper. So you can take any wrapping paper and turn it into a gift bag of any size. You can make this a lot larger if you want. If you don't have chipboard or cardboard as large as you want it to be for the base, go ahead and use some foam board and use that for the base. And this process that I just shared with you works if you need a bag in a hurry, or if you want to make bags all the same look. A roll of beautiful wrapping paper is your best bet. It's the most inexpensive way to create bags besides using copier or printer paper. So I hope that you have enjoyed this fun, quick, and easy way that we can make our own bag in any size using wrapping paper. If you have enjoyed this video, and I certainly hope that you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, all day, every day, this is what we do, and this is how we do it. And I would love to have you subscribe. So hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the notification bell so that you'll know when I upload a new video. As always, my beautiful friends, please be safe, be kind, and be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.